Hi, welcome to the Triple Play Talk Show. I'm James Grove.
I'm Grayson, CeBallos.
And I'm Nate Olsen.
Today we're going to talk a little bit about Josh Hamilton and his interesting relapse and what it means to baseball. First, let's start talking about what the suspension could possibly be.
Well, they're talking about right now doing a 25-game suspension. We're really unsure whether or not it's going to be after or during the time he's on the DL, because right now he's having problems with his shoulder, and talk that he's going to be out until July. But there is speculation on whether or not he is going to have the suspension at the start of the season or after. I don't know which one's better. James, what do you think?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, you can't do it during while he's injured, because obviously that doesn't affect his playing, because he's not going to be playing anyways while he's rehabbing. He's just going to be rehabbing. So if you're looking to punish him, you have to do it after he comes off the DL or when he's actually ready to play baseball, obviously. But also, I've been hearing that the Players Union is actually trying to negotiate him to only get like a 15 to 20 game suspension, and then they want the MLB to be more lenient, but they want to put him through an even more intensive drug rehab program. So that's kind of interesting how they're trying to figure out, a happy medium of where to put Josh Hamilton here.
So does him coming forward and admitting that he did it himself, does that make a difference?
Absolutely. I think if they had caught him, I think they would have either suspended him for a whole year, or they might have kicked him out of baseball again, because he came back with Bud Selig, and agreed to certain terms of his, coming back into the MLB. So
yeah, I mean, it's always better when a player comes out and comes forward and admits it, rather than testing positive on a drug test. It just makes the player look worse. He knew that he made a mistake, and he was willing to own up to it, which really shows the character of Josh Hamilton, which I'm not saying make it easier on him for the suspension and everything like that, but I think it's really almost a cry for help that he actually came out and admitted it. I think that that should show something, and that should help towards what's really going on here.
James, do you think that there would be a different suspension if Bud Selig was the commissioner? Do you think they'd go about this a little differently?
Definitely. Bud Selig, I feel like he had more experience under his belt, so I feel like the decision might come down a little bit quicker. But I feel like he wanted to do things his way. Selig was very, this is how it's going to be. So I feel like he might have been a little bit harsher on Josh, just because he also was the one that let Josh in, and so he might have a little bit closer. He was closer to the problem. So I think it definitely would have been different.
That's what I was going to bring up. Does the relationship change how the suspension is going to go about it? I mean, they're people. They still have feelings about their choices, and obviously Bud Selig trusted Hamilton to come back into the league, and although it may be years later, he still relapsed. I mean, what do you think, Nate?
Well, with Rob Manfred coming in now, he was a part of Selig's staff, so he knows what's going on. It's not like he's coming into this, blindsided pretty much. He knows what's going on. He knows the circumstances, and he's just got a different way of going about passing out suspensions or just punishment in general. I think Manfred has a little bit more of an understanding, just because he's been around for that whole thing. So I don't think it'll be too bad, but there is still that chance that this might be it for Hamilton.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks for watching the Triple Play Talk Show. Stay tuned, and next time we come back on, we'll discuss if Josh Hamilton has a suspension or not, what it is, and what we think about it. If you have any questions, please subscribe to our channel, the Triple Play Talk Show, or you can find us on Twitter or Facebook, the Triple Play. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe.